They're using their influence across the board, but they've captured our elite, and that's part of the title of your book, While America's Elite Slept. Why has America's elite fallen asleep with this clear and present danger?
Well, it's not the same as you would consider these people to be treasonous. In other words, they're not purposely looking to essentially suppress Americans' freedom or destroy the Constitution. It's more an adoption, an adoption of a viewpoint that was flawed, and that adoption is based on economic and social theory. Economic theory says open markets lead to wealth. Social theory says wealth leads to democratization. And so there was a tacit agreement between America and the Chinese Communist Party that we would open ourselves up, and then at some point they would democratize. Of course, they operationalized globalization in a way that we didn't understand. In doing so, when they operationalized globalization, they created hooks into America's elite. And those hooks are basically financial incentives. Venture capital firms have enormous billions of dollars invested in China. Our Wall Street banks have billions of dollars invested in China. Our Fortune 500 have billions of dollars invested in China. If they want to ever see the returns out of that, they have to do what China wants. And so China has, the Communist Party has done a great job of essentially setting hooks into our entire elite structure in the United States to get us to essentially stay open for business so they can continue to raid us.
Well, China has made it known that they're not pleased with the Trump administration, and China has hooks in America's elite in financial incentives and so forth. Does this then logically follow that that some of America's elite antagonism toward the Trump administration might be connected in some way to China?
Well, it just makes it all the more difficult for the president to get his trade policies through, to get his financial policies through, because in essentially creating this belief that in instituting tariffs, he's destroying the open system, that it's so much easier to criticize him and to essentially criticize the policy. And so, it goes hand in hand. It's not clear that, the Chinese Communist Party has, a red phone into administration officials or, Silicon Valley or Wall Street executives. But just the fact that there's this continued pervasive belief that doing anything that would counter China's economy, it really enables them to continue to push the narrative that the president is harming America.